We could call it even. You could call me babe for the weekend. Just the damn season. Write this down. I'm staying at my parents' house, and the road not taking looks real good now. Okay, no more singing. I'm done. Sorry. Welcome to day 10 of Podmas. Today we're going to talk about my holiday favorites. Get us in the jingle jingle Christmas spirit. I love to tell stories. I love to give some advice. But today let's just talk about my favorite frickin' things. Number 1. 'Tis the Damn Season by Taylor Swift. I forgot this song even existed until recently it came on in my Alexa Play Taylor Swift shuffle. Hopefully she didn't hear me. No, she didn't hear me. She's in the other room, so she shouldn't hear me. But 'Tis the Damn Season, my favorite Christmas carol, my favorite Christmas song. I'm not a big Michael Bublé fan. I'm not a big Mariah Carey fan. I used to work at a pharmacy, and they would play Christmas songs over and over. They'd play them all day. And so when we hit the point when Christmas jingles were all the radio was playing, I hated my life. Call me a Grinch. But 'Tis the Damn Season by Taylor Swift is so good. It literally is the story of going back to your hometown, hooking up with your ex-boyfriend. You can call me babe for the weekend. Oh, hot. Who hasn't experienced that? I actually don't think I've experienced that, but I can imagine. I can put myself in the shoes of leaving my childhood home because I currently live in it and returning to call up an ex and be like, we could call it even. You could call me babe for the weekend. 'Tis the damn season. I'm staying at my parents' house, and the road not taken looks real good now. Time flies, messy as the mud on your truck tires. Oh, she's got her country roots coming out. I love it. A little Jingle Bell Rock. I could do that. I always used to, well, I did musical theater growing up, and we would always do a Christmas show. So maybe that's also where some of my Christmas song hatred comes from, is because I would perform Christmas songs literally every year for 6 or 7 years of my life. But we always did Santa Baby. And looking back, I think it was quite inappropriate because the oldest girls in the musical theater classes would do Santa Baby. And if you haven't heard it, it's like, Santa Baby, slip a stable under the tree for me. I've been an awfully good girl, Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Whoa. The dads watching those shows felt very uncomfortable, and if they didn't, they're creepy. And so I'm just like, why did we do that? Why did we do that? That's a little twisted. And I did participate when I got older and was one of the older girls, and I was like, woohoo! Finally an older girl that gets to do Santa Baby. And I also remember, when you're young and you idolize certain people who are older than you, specifically for me, women. I mean, men too, but I was like, they're so hot. But women, it was also like, they're so cool. And so this one girl that I always looked up to, who I did musical theater with, she sang I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. And I just thought she was the coolest woman I've ever seen in my entire life. And looking back on it, I was probably 8 and she was probably 12. And so we probably weren't even that cool. She probably wasn't even that cool now that I look back. But I just was like, I love her. She had such a good singing voice too. And if you can't tell, I do not have that good of a singing voice. I just have a stage presence. So one more throwback from my musical theater days for the songs is I think I entered my iconic musical theater era when it was my maybe second year doing musical theater at this studio, and we sang. This is really triggering my memory. I didn't prepare any of these songs to say except for 'Tis the Damn Season. These are just coming straight from the vault in my mind. And it was, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want. Anyway, I don't remember the rest of the words, but I remember I had one line that I sang just for myself, and I had to bring out the sass, and that's where I entered my performing era of Jess, and we're still fucking in it, clearly. So those are the songs that are very nostalgic for me. I would love to know your faves. Let me know on Instagram at human pod. Now let's transition into movies. Oh, Elf. Elf, Will Ferrell. I'm sorry to be basic. Santa! So good. Okay, this is getting so cringy. This episode is just full of cringe, but it's a quick little fun one. Get us in the Christmas spirit, because clearly all I do is hate on Christmas. But I love Elf. I find it hilarious. I will laugh every time. I will watch it every year. I've always kind of wanted, I don't know if I've always wanted this. I think I've always wanted this. When my mom was turning 40 and I was in middle school, I was like, Mom, let's go to New York on a trip. And then we ended up going to Dominican Republic, which was a better call because it was so relaxing and nice. I remember sitting at the cottage with her and being like, why are we going to New York? Why don't we just go relax? And she was like, say less, bro. So we went to Dominican Republic, but I still have this little dream inside of me of going to New York at Christmas time and like seeing the big tree and all that shit. So anyway, love Elf, love the Christmas vibes it gives. My second favorite is probably National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. We're a big National Lampoon's family. My favorite is National Lampoon's Vacation. I think it's just like a summer road trip vacation, but Christmas Vacation is very funny. I love Clark Griswold. I love Chevy Chase, the man who plays him, and I for so long wanted to name my future child daughter Audrey because of Audrey in the National Lampoon's series. Audrey, it's so funny because in every National Lampoon movie, it's like a series. They have like Vegas Vacation, Summer Vacation, Christmas Vacation, and then they did a few more that were bad, but they always are following the same family, the Griswolds, and Clark and Ellen, the mom and dad, are always played by the same actors, but then Audrey and Rusty, the daughter and son, are always played by different actors in each movie. So it's like very inconsistent with the kids, but the parents it is. I love Audrey from the summer one, but Audrey and Rusty are also cool in the Christmas one. It's a freaking classic, and I don't think I'll be naming my daughter Audrey, but who knows? I think it's still a cool name. And my third favorite Christmas movie, which is also technically my mom's favorite, I don't really know if it's my favorite, it's just one I watch every year with my fam, is Four Christmases with Reese Witherspoon. I forget the actor's name who plays the boyfriend, but it's very funny. It's another really good one. Clearly we're into comedies in this house and not cartoons. Never been a cartoon fan. Okay, let's get into I think it's my it's my third favorite holiday activity or item or thing, and that is driving in the neighborhood to see the Christmas lights. There is this one family in my neighborhood just decks out their house to the nines. It is absolute insanity, and it is just a sight to see. I don't know, maybe every neighborhood has that one house, maybe it's just in the neck of the woods where I live, but it is iconic, and I will go and see their house at least once, if not 3 times. I'll bring my boyfriend, we'll do a family little drive. It's so worth it. It's so wild. And I think just doing a nice little drive in the neighborhood is just so pretty to see all the lights. And one time I went with my boyfriend, he was driving his car. Well, his parents' car. We don't own our own cars. And he was driving for the whole experience to see the lights. And I was like, dude, slow the fuck down. We are driving to see the houses, to see the lights, to see the views. Stop driving like you're about to merge on a highway. And he was like, oh, sorry, I've never done this. I didn't know what the vibes were. And I was like, the vibes is go 30 kilometers per hour. So he learned, it's fine. And I like when I get to be the passenger princess because then I get to see all the lights and don't have to focus on the road. And my last holiday favorite is the Christmas stealing gift game called Kris Kringle, also known as White Elephant. None of those names really make sense, but basically, if you're having a gathering with everybody, it's more fun than Secret Santa because Secret Santa is like you pick a name and then you just have to buy a gift for that person. And like, what if you don't know that person very well? Sometimes I struggle to come up with gifts for specific people, but Kris Kringle, make your gift awesome as fuck and make a budget limit like $50, $20, $100. You can do whatever you want, $5, and everyone comes together in a circle, puts all their gifts in the center, and then you pick a number and you want the last number because number 1 picks the first gift and you're just like stuck with that gift. You open it up, you unwrap it in front of everybody, and then number 2 goes, and then number 2 can either steal number 1's gift And then if they steal number one's gift, then number one has to pick a new gift, unwrap it in front of everybody. Or number two can just pick a new gift. So let's say you're number 10. Number 10 can see every single person's gift in the circle and steal one of them, or they can pick the final gift and unwrap it. So you get to go home with a great friggin' gift. What I will say though, is that a lot of people have rules over how many times you can steal a gift, and I don't really have those kind of rules. I'm not really the kind of gal who's hosting the Christmas gathering, so do with that what you will. But those are my holiday favorites. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this got you in the Christmas mood a little bit and sparked some of your favorite holiday things that you can make sure you integrate over the next 2 weeks leading up to Christmas. Is it 2 weeks? I don't know. I didn't look at a calendar, but it's coming very soon. So get yourself in the holiday spirit. Wear your freaking favorite Christmas PJs. Oh my gosh, I should wear those for an episode. I got them gifted from my boyfriend's sister, bless her, and I would have never bought myself Christmas PJs just like regularly. So now I just like keep them and wear them every time we have a holiday gathering where the theme is pajamas. I will wear them for an episode. Don't you worry. Make sure you're subscribed. I will see you tomorrow, and submit a question, some sort of holiday advice or holiday horror story or TMI story so I can share it on the podcast. See you soon.